Let me start with something uncomfortable. Most people don't have a time management problem. They have a decision problem. They have a priority problem. And if you're a business owner, a real estate agent, an entrepreneur, or a high-performing professional, the stakes are even higher because every hour you misallocate doesn't just cost you time. It costs you revenue. It costs you leverage. It costs you freedom. In this masterclass, I'm giving you the 10 principles that actually survived a decade of reading productivity books, running businesses, building systems, and making mistakes. Not hacks, not trendy apps. The principles that actually stuck. And if you stay until the end, you'll see why most people are working more every year and feeling more behind. Let's fix that. The 3 pillars of productivity. Before we jump into tactics, we need structure. There are 3 pillars to productivity: core mindsets, daily execution, leverage, and boundaries. Most people start at the top of the pyramid. They want apps. They want automation. They want hacks. But if your mindset about time is broken, no system will save you. So we're going to build this properly. First, how you think. Then, how you execute. Then, how you scale. Stay with me, because pillar 1 is where most professionals lose control of their schedule without even realizing it. Pillar 1, core mindsets. You own your time. This is the most controversial principle. You don't not have time. It's not a priority. Every single moment, you are doing exactly what you most want to be doing. That sounds harsh, but it's freeing. If someone says, "I don't have time to work out," what they're really saying is, working out is not a high enough priority to displace what I'm currently doing. And when you realize that, you regain control. Because now it's not about time, it's about choice. And business owners who take ownership of their calendar make radically different decisions than those who blame their schedule. But ownership isn't enough, because even if you own your time, you can still waste it. That's where the next principle comes in. The hell yeah or no maxim. If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. This principle alone can double your productivity. When you're young and opportunities are scarce, you say yes to everything. But once inbound requests exceed your capacity, your default must become no. Here's the dangerous zone. Maybe. Sounds all right. I guess I could. That's how calendars die. If it doesn't excite you, if it doesn't align, if it doesn't meaningfully move you forward, decline it. Every yes is a trade. You're trading future leverage for present comfort. And most professionals are overcommitted, not because they're ambitious, but because they're afraid to disappoint people. Now that your mindset is shifting, let's talk about execution, because philosophy without daily structure is just entertainment. Pillar 2. Daily execution, the daily highlight. Here's the mistake most high achievers make. They try to win the entire week, every single day. Instead, choose one daily highlight. 1, not 5, not 10. 1, the most important task, the most satisfying, or the one that removes the most stress. If you accomplish that, the day is a success. This prevents drowning in endless lists, and it forces focus, because the truth is, you don't need more hours, you need fewer targets. But picking the highlight isn't enough. You need to protect it. Externalize and time block. Your brain is for thinking, not for storage. If it lives in your head, it's draining energy. Write everything down. Capture everything. Then, put it on the calendar. Tasks without time slots don't exist. If it matters, it gets real estate. And here's where most professionals fail. They plan reactively. Instead, you schedule your daily highlight first. Then, everything else fills around it. And this is where Parkinson's law becomes powerful. Parkinson's law and artificial deadlines, work expands to fill the time allocated. If you give yourself a day to do something, it takes a day. If you give yourself an hour, it takes an hour. Artificial constraints create urgency. Block off a weekend to finish a course. Give yourself 90 minutes to outline a strategy. Set hard deadlines on optional projects. Without constraints, ambition drifts. But execution alone won't create freedom. Now we move to the highest level, the part most professionals avoid: leverage and boundaries. Pillar 3. Leverage and boundaries. Establish protected time. This is non-negotiable. You need a zero obligation zone. No meetings, no calls, no reactive chaos. Deep work or deep rest. High performers protect mornings like assets, because without protected time, you are living inside other people's priorities. And once your time is protected, you can start scaling it. The delegation equation. Task cost. Less than value of your time equals outsource. Simple math. If your time is worth $100 per hour, why are you doing $15 per hour tasks? Delegation is not luxury. It's arithmetic. Calculate your hourly value. Then, eliminate tasks below that threshold. This is how you convert time into leverage. And speaking of friction, let's remove more of it. Automate the friction. Stop the scheduling ping pong. Use automated booking links. Automate payments. Automate reminders. Automate follow-ups. Every micro friction compounds. Every automation compounds. And business owners who eliminate friction operate in a different league. But there's one final principle that most ambitious people struggle with. And if you don't master this, you will never feel productive. Choose satisfaction. Chronic dissatisfaction is a productivity trap. You finish one video and think you should have done 5. You close one deal and feel behind. Nothing is ever enough. And that destroys momentum because productivity is not about self-punishment. It's about consistent forward motion. At the end of each day, ask, did I hit my highlight? If yes, that's a win, and wins compound. The 10 principles. Recap. Let's summarize. 1. You own your time. 2. Hell yeah or no 3. The daily highlight 4. Externalize everything 5. Time block the calendar 6. Artificial deadline 7. Protected time 8. Delegation equation 9. Automate scheduling 10. Choose satisfaction. These are not hacks. They are structural shifts. And if you implement even 3 of them this week, your output will change. But here's the bigger question. Why does this matter? Because time management is not about efficiency. It's about freedom. If you're a business owner, if you're building something, if you want autonomy, you don't optimize to work more. You optimize to design a life where work serves you. Productivity is the vehicle. Freedom is the destination. And the professionals who master this don't look busy. They look calm, decisive, in control. If you got value from this, rewatch the section that hit hardest. Implement 1 principle today.
You're still watching, you already understand what most people never admit. Success isn't about talent or motivation, it's about time management. Winners control their time, attention, and energy. Everyone else gets controlled by their environment. When you don't manage time intentionally, years slip by with no real progress. That's how people lose, slowly, through inaction and poor priorities. If you're ready to change that, I'm inviting you to join my Success Fast Track coaching. Your first month is completely free. No risk, no payment, just results. In that month, we'll identify your highest leverage priorities, eliminate distractions, and build a time system that actually works in real life. This isn't theory, it's execution. If you keep doing what you're doing, nothing changes. But when you master your time, everything improves. Income, health, relationships, momentum. If you're done drifting and ready to take control, apply for one-on-one coaching using the first link below and claim your free month.